this is the season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of every other show.
Mike,
this
I
season
want
here.
this to be the screenshot of Jay.
Okay, that'll be the thumbnail. Yeah, that's just perfect for a thumbnail.
I'm in so much pain.
We'll talk about that. Mari Krombu Weebs. My name is Cole. His name is Mike. His name is Jay. We like anime, and this is episode 194 of AniPro. And on this week's episode, it's time to get back into seasonal anime. We are doing our mid-season check-in just in time for what would this be? Week 7, I think. About halfway through. I feel like
something like that. I don't know. Time's just a machination of the human condition anyway. What does it all mean, right?
Time is an illusion, ladies and gentlemen. Time is an illusion. Of course, we're here on YouTube. We're here on Spotify. We're here on everything. Leave a like, subscribe, 5-star review, all of that. It helps the podcast grow. Of course, now that all of that junk, all of that opening...
All that
crap,
garbage.
All of that garbage is out of the way. I turn to you two. Mike, look at you. Look at you and your Goosebumps set. How's it going? What's new? What's new with you?
What is new with me this week? I get to go first. Just kind of still getting set up in the house. So like as you can see, I have a backdrop now. I've got things here. Got bookshelves. I got manga behind me. I feel weird. Like it feels... I'm not loving the asymmetrical nature of it. It's bothering me a little bit. I might have to change that.
I kind of like the asymmetrical look, though.
Really?
Like it's kind of got that Wabi-Sabi vibe to it, you know? Like it looks natural.
I like
What's
the
a Wabi-Sabi?
Wabi-Sabi? While you're talking, I'll look up the definition of Wabi-Sabi.
Well, you asked me to speak, and see, this is the funny thing about every week when we start off with the "What's up with us lately?" is like, honestly, I know this question's coming every week. Never prepared for it. I've never have anything ready to go. I'm not like I don't have a bullet in the chamber.
Well, we can see your ears, your beautiful ears this week. That's new. Yeah, that's exciting.
I've adopted the Cole strategy. I went and got myself a pair of in-ear monitors. It's really throwing me off because it's like going from like the nice over-ear headphones with like good bass and stuff. These are just like the thing with IEMs is they're very like raw sounding.
Yeah.
So like it's throwing me off. But it is good because I feel like I'm free. I feel free. These feel very comfortable. If anyone really wants a pair, I got the Chew Moondrops, they're called. You know headphones are good when they come with an anime girl in the box.
Oh,
it's key.
Yeah. Is that why you bought them?
No, because like everything else in my life, I basically looked at reviews and then determined what is decided to be the best one, and then purchased that.
Yeah, and it just a happy accident, a happy coincidence that I came with an anime girl on the box.
That's probably why it's highly rated, because people are like, well, this just brings me joy now. There's an anime girl in the box, right? Yeah. But like, what's actually new with me? Honestly, nothing. I've been doing like, it's the same boring stuff. I don't want to talk about getting my house together every single week. So I'm going to pass.
Okay. Well, you know what? Button. Before you hit the pass button, here we go. Wabi-Sabi is a Japanese philosophy that finds beauty in imperfection, impertinence, and simplicity.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Because it really is like there's something cool about imperfections. Like what that reminds me of is like vinyl records. You know? It's beautifully imperfect. Like you get the pops and crackles and stuff.
It's a worldview centered on accepting the natural cycle of growth and decay, appreciating things that are modest, weathered, and unique.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
me. It's me.
Yeah.
I'm weathered.
And modest.
And incredibly modest.
Incredibly. It's like stunning how modest you are. I do like that though. That's a good concept. It reminds me too of the other like Japanese. They have so many good words for things. Like it's crazy. It's like kitsungi or something like that, where they like something's broken and then they repair it with gold, so it's better than it was before it broke. And I think that's just like a cool, like they just like threw so much meaning into this. Like it's just a pot that broke and they like filled it with gold, you know. But when you see it and you understand that's the intent, it's like, oh,
well,
like,
and just the concept of it, like it's broken, but by repairing it, you've now made it stronger.
Yeah,
because
and
it's
better because it has gold.
Better, yeah. It's in an aesthetic sense, I like the look of them. Like honestly, I would probably buy something like that, or I guess make it. Like how capitalist of me! I would buy something like that. That's just commodify.
That's a good point. Yeah, that seems like a good item to consume and purchase.
From an aesthetic point of view, I like that stuff. Plus, it's got that wabi-sabi to it too, right? Like it's broken, but it's not like straight symmetrical breaks. It's always it's just
put together again.
Yeah. And from a philosophical point of view, it's put back together and in a nicer. It's become stronger through breaking.
Yeah, I feel like I should. Cool thing. I feel like I should do this. I'm gonna like just break one of my wife's plants. Just gonna like shatter it into a million pieces, and I'm gonna like glue it back together with sparkly gold stuff.
You know? See what she says.
Just break your finger and then like inject gold into your bones.
Oh, Jay, this is why we're friends. That's a good idea.
Just like coat all of your bones in metal.
Yeah.
Isn't that basically what filling is?
And then like find a way to like get like claws that come out of your hands.
Yeah.
Adamantium claws.
Adamantium claws.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Before I continue to pass, since Cole saved my what's on my mind there a little bit. Thank you, Cole.
I'm sorry. You're welcome.
Before I pass, I'll just say I do find like you said, from a philosophical standpoint, that's so like I feel like I'd get inspired if I had like one of those pots right here. And I just looked at it, I'm like, you know what? Yeah. It was broken once and it's better now. That's just, you just look at it and you get that, like that's impressive. Just this concept,
Yeah.
It also comes with a story because like, how did it break?
Yeah.
Why did it break?
Yeah.
I broke it so that I could fix it.
Now it has character.
Or I purchased this from the shop.
I purchased this because it looks cool with my capital dollars. But speaking of capital dollars looking cool and impressive, Jay, what's on that big burnt brain of yours?
So yesterday, as of recording, I was at a wedding. Just gonna take a quick aside to wish my cousins congratulations. So
congratulations on the wedding, Jay's cousins.
They're not listening to this, but to
Mary
Saskia
Cromber.
and Dylan, congratulations on your wedding.
Yes, congratulations on your wedding.
Yes, congratulations on your wedding.
But regardless, that's all you get. I hope you enjoyed it.
That's all you get.
This is Jay's wedding gift. Do you notice how he didn't give you a gift or presentation?
I didn't actually give
wedding?
You anything. This is the gift. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
and
all.
Truly, this is more than
the greatest gift of all.
Possibly buy.
Yeah. Getting a shout out on a podcast you don't care about.
Jay, think about it though. The money you saved that you could have given to them, now you can go out and buy one of those pots that we were talking about.
That's true. That is true. That is true. Don't. And also, if you are listening to this somehow, and I definitely didn't send it to you to show you that I did this. No, I'm not buying a pot for you. The pot would be bought for me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Obviously. Yeah.
Naturally.
They could come look at it.
Yeah.
But don't touch.
For sure. But
do not
touch. Don't take it. It's mine.
Yeah.
But knowing me, I'm a very like antisocial and socially awkward person. So I the actual
you can tell me
telling
again.
me no the ceremony ends and the first thing that comes to my mind after seeing the open bar that's on the deck outside the place is I can't do this sober.
Yes.
You had like you had me on your shoulder, like
yeah.
You need a drink.
You should have like sent Cole a picture of like just literally a picture of the open bar and said, "I need your strength."
So my uncle and I go up to the bar, and he's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "Just get me whatever. If you're getting something, I'll have exactly what you're getting." So he gets me a beer.
I'll have a Glenfiddich on the rocks, please.
What's the most expensive thing I could possibly get?
It's a free open bar, so I didn't even have to pay anything.
You know what? As someone who's hosted a wedding before, if you're going to have drinking at the wedding, just make it open bar. You want your wedding to be a big party. You don't want you don't want people having to think about
paying for
that's
it.
the move. That is the move.
Yeah.
Good job.
She's also they're both
Dylan
also
and
like big party animals, so
okay.
just makes sense.
Just eat it's a little bit extra. Just you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, so your uncle got you a beer. What kind of beer was it? What beer
I got a Budweiser. Well, we had like different. So
perfect.
every round was a different beer. First round Budweiser.
Okay.
Second round was something that I don't even remember what it was.
What color was the can?
It was a blue bottle.
A blue bottle. Labatt
Michelob?
Light.
It was something white. Like
Something
the name was
white.
white or something.
Maybe it was 1886 or whatever.
That's what it is.
Blanc.
That's what it is.
Kronenberg
yeah.
Blanc.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Cole, I mean, like, it's not like we drink a lot or anything. We don't know.
We were given 2 clues and we figured out what it was. Oh yeah, that's
Kronenberg Blanc. Oh,
and then round 3 was a kokanee.
Yeah, kokanee.
okay.
And then looped back to the Budweiser for the 4th.
Okay. You made it full circle. I feel like Kronenberg was like, that must be like the drink of choice of the groom, I feel. Like that's an odd choice for this one.
Yeah,
I think
it's a
so.
strange one. That's a premium beer. Good beer.
It was
good.
good.
Good choices though. That's honestly a good mix for a wedding because you got the Budweiser for the people who just like, I just want a beer. I don't
For the dads.
Yeah, the dads. Was it a real deal Budweiser or was it a Bud Light?
Oh no! It was they had both, but I had a Budweiser. Like the
okay.
real deal, the real.
Because I feel like not many people drink the real full octane Budweiser these days. It's always Bud Light.
Yeah, which is both are fine. Both are fine. People come back and they're like,
both are
that's
good.
not real beer. It's like, shut up. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine. It's just the base level for like a decent beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the Wonder Bread of beer. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jay, you had such a wonderful story you were about to tell.
I was getting drunk, and you know, when I get drunk, the thing is, I don't get like crazy. I just get tired.
Okay. Instead of being loopy Jay, you become sleepy Jay.
Yeah, I become sleepy Jay. But like I noticed this time, like I was laughing more, and I was like more like giddy. So I guess this time it got me. But
weddings have that. Yeah.
I think it depends on the situation you're in. Like a lot of times, the adult beverages, sometimes they'll, it's like a sponge. It allows you to kind of absorb the atmosphere of what's around you. So if like other people are having fun, I find it easier to have fun. If other people are just kind of like mopey, then I find like beer and stuff kind of makes me feel groggy as well.
I'm kind of the other way around. Like when other people are around me and just chill, I feel like I'm in my element because I'm not like, you know, the odd one out. But when everyone's partying and having fun,
I kind of think of you like a cat, Jay. Like if everyone's too rowdy, you're kind of like, I'm going to go hide somewhere. I don't want to be around this. But if everyone's kind of just like chill, you'll kind of like come out and lay on my lap and it'll be all good, you know?
Yeah.
Start purring, yeah.
That's an apt description,
you know what I'm saying?
Mike. I am like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you bring the energy to a cat, they're just going to be like, F off, go away.
Yeah. Like, so everyone was dancing on the dance floor and my cousin comes up to me and she's like, I haven't seen you on the dance floor yet. Are you going to dance? And you know, I can't say no to the bride, right?
No.
Like it's just literally impossible. So I was like, well, I guess I'm dancing now.
Yeah. So
and good on you for that.
Did you go and dance?
Actually,
I did go and dance.
Everybody was like, oh my god, I've never seen moves like this. Jay was
literally
spinning.
happened. There was.
It's not a sunburn it's not a sunburn on the top of Jay's head. It's like a rug burn from like spinning, just whirling, twirling,
whirling dervish.
Just doing what was that thing from Wand Dance? Propellers or windmills. That's what it is. Doing windmills.
I was literally just going to say, didn't they listen to 2 weeks ago when we all declared how we can't dance?
Yeah.
Now Jay dances for the second time in his life.
Little did everyone know.
Yeah. Jay was dancing like somebody at a hardcore concert, just throwing punches.
just moshing. Honestly, though, it'd be pretty funny. I love too, like our friend Nug Deep, for example. When people are like dancing, he's the type of guy that like you kind of like us three and Jay. You look at him and you're like, that guy, no shot of dancing. And then Nug Deep just whips out the craziest, funkiest moves, and it's just like somehow all works. I feel like Jay could be like that. I feel like he's got.
It's all confidence. It's confidence. Yeah. It's just believing that your dance moves are second to none.
It really is.
Yeah, it's thinking that you're cool, and then other people will think you're cool.
Yeah. I mean,
fake it till you make it applies in everything in life. Honestly,
that's just the moral. Yeah,
that's just the moral of the story. Speaking of faking it till you make it, Cole, why don't you fake telling us what's been on your mind so you can make it up?
Well, yesterday I lived my farm life dream. I was doing some house sitting for the parents, so I was feeding chickens and ducks and corralling turkeys back into their. Oh my god, those turkeys! Those turkeys, man, they're so skittish. You've got to like corral them back into their pen at the night. Because my parents just let the farm animals just like wander aimlessly, which is great. Good for them. They'll be delicious. They'll be absolutely delicious turkeys at the end of all of this.
It's all the wandering. You can taste it.
It's all the wandering. They're funny too. Like they all wander around in a group. You never see one turkey. It's always like all 8 of them.
Flock of turkeys. My favorite band from the 80s.
Have you ever seen a turkey?
No, they're big.
They're an enormous bird. And they're so skittish.
Cole is just like 5 turkeys in a trench coat today.
Yeah, so you try to like corral them in, and then like you make one wrong move, and then like one of them just freaks out, and then they all just zip around all over the place, and you gotta start over again. It took me like a half hour to get them to bed.
I feel like that's kind of just birds in general.
Yeah. The chickens don't care. It's those turkeys, man, which is weird.
Did you bother one so much that like a giant flock just like came after you and like just wouldn't stop until you left the area?
like Link, like Zelda, my favorite Zelda character. No, fortunately. It's you know what, Mike, you might be right. It might just be a bird thing, and the chickens are the weird ones because the ducks don't like people either. They run away. They go wherever you aren't. The ducks.
Ducks?
Yeah.
Ducks are nice though.
They're very nice looking birds, but they're very like antisocial. Anyway, I also cut grass for like, it's like 4 hours. I cut my dad's grass for.
It's fun for like the first hour, and then you're like, my back hurts.
My back hurts. My ass hurts. Then I start thinking like, am I going to run out of gas here? Like I've been going at this for a while. But I finished it, went in, went to bed. That was it. That was pretty much it. I also listened this week. I listened to the audiobook for The Elephant Man, which is an interesting 45-minute audiobook.
45 minutes only.
It's very short. Very short, Mike.
That's shorter than that's shorter than this podcast by a lot.
That is much shorter than this podcast.
That's literally like half an episode of this podcast.
That's like one half.
Is the book a picture book? Like what?
It was basically the report that the doctor who kind of like cared for Joseph Merrick made. Very interesting life that Joseph Merrick had. You know, like for somebody to be, there's no nice way to say this. For someone
to have the winged dragon of Ra and the Millennium Rod.
For someone to be cool. so horribly deformed, like I can't really come up with a better way to say.
Have you ever seen like Jeff Goldblum in The Fly?
Oh, have you ever seen a picture of the Elephant Man?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, anyway, for him to be, he seemed like a very nice, interesting,
fellow,
kind-hearted person who like didn't wish bad on anybody, despite like him being, you know, he was very, very badly deformed in the 1800s, and like he had like nothing bad to say about anyone ever, and then he just died really young, and it's quite sad.
If you could like name worst time to be like horribly disfigured, anytime before like 1920 is like top of the list.
But the real problem for him was he was right at the tail end of the freak show, right? So like before he kind of was able to like be put into the hospital where he ended up dying, he went to like a freak show and he's like, listen, look at me. Put me in your freak show. I'll make some money. And he like made pretty decent money, but then it was around that time where people started to like think of them as inhumane to be in a freak show.
Yeah.
So they would get shut down. And even the one thing that he could do was taken away from him.
Oh, that's brutal. Like when you put it that way. Yeah. Cause like, it's not like they were hiring, like they were not going to hire him to like be a cashier at Walmart.
He could not do anything. Like he could barely walk. He couldn't talk. It was a very, very sad life, but he made the most of it. And it seemed like where he ended up, he died in a place where he could, live life as well as he possibly could.
To its fullest.
Yeah. But very interesting. Like to this day, nobody knows exactly what he had. It was just a very interesting life. I would recommend it. It's an interesting listen as well. And the movie, The Elephant Man by David Lynch is really good too. Excellent special effects as well, obviously. John Hurt was the Elephant Man in that. John Hurt. Ollivander from Harry Potter. Yeah. Interesting.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the book made. Or like recorded.
Well, the book itself was written in the late 1800s by
I just mean the audiobook.
The audiobook, I don't know. I know the movie. I know the movie is based on that book, paper book that he wrote. It's interesting.
Because John Hurt passed away, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's not. John Hurt doesn't do the narration. I mean, John Hurt was played just the Elephant Man in the movie.
Gotcha. Yeah. When was the movie released?
1980, early 80s, like 82, 83, something like that.
So before Harry Potter.
Oh, yes. He was a young man in that one. Yeah. All right, guys, let's talk about anime though. We should make an Elephant Man anime. I'd watch it.
Be sad.
I mean, there is
unless they like gave him like superpowers.
There is an ugly guy isekai this season.
Oh, that's kind of basically the same. It's basically the concept I just came up with. They like horrifically disfigured, and then he had superpowers.
Here's something that I just a random thought that popped in my head. Have you guys heard about the new War of the Worlds movie that just came out with Ice Cube?
I heard of it. I haven't
and it's
heard
horrible.
Anything. Oh, is it?
It's terrible.
That doesn't surprise me.
No, that doesn't surprise me either.
You guys remember the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds? Steven Spielberg directed.
Yeah.
I remember liking it as a kid.
Yeah, it's a good movie. You know what I want them to do though is make a War of the Worlds movie that's like
good,
period accurate.
Oh.
Like, War of the Worlds was written in the early 1900s. I want a War of the Worlds movie that's based in England at that time period.
What about like the 1950s War of the Worlds? Because isn't there like an ancient one?
Yeah, but that takes place in the 50s. Like I want one that takes place at the same time as the book. That's a bit more like accurate to the book. Like really cheesy, weird looking aliens and stuff like that. That's what I want. Anyway, War of the Worlds. It's really bad. Let me know if you've seen it. The new one. Tom Cruise one's good. I like that one.
Well,
anyway,
it sounds like it could have been dressed for success, but it instead was not the darling that it could have been.
Hey, go figure. That's the first anime we're going to talk about. What a transition. Here. Yeah, we're going to talk about the continuing anime in the first half here. And we're going to start off with probably the biggest. Oh, no, the second biggest, because there is one that's bigger. Anticipated, I would say. My Dress Up Darling Season 2.
And to be clear, these are just the shows we're watching. So, there are definitely some shows that are left off the list here. Yeah. That we just haven't had a chance to check them out yet. So
it's a long list. We got a long list, but
there's a lot of shows this season.
There's only 3 of us here. There's only 3 of us on this podcast, and we can only watch so many things.
We really only have so much time.
When we're listening to Elephant Man and playing Farming Simulator and whatever you two are doing, that's I don't know. Anyway, My Dress Up Darling season 2.
I got my scalp destroyed today, so I mean, or yes,
you should get a wig, like a cosplay wig, like in My Dress Up Darling.
My Dress Up Darling season 2. Are you guys watching it, or is it just me?
No, I'm watching it.
I'm watching it.
Full disclosure, I'm behind on all of these just because I'm finally able to watch stuff like this now. But I watched like the first couple episodes. It's interesting because it seems like it's been a while since I watched the first season of Dress Up Darling. It seems like it's kind of gone a different maybe it has a different director or something like that, because it feels different. It feels a little different.
It does feel different, but I don't know if it's just because I haven't like you said, if I just haven't watched it in a long time. Either it is quite different, or Cloverworks is just kind of taking it to the next level, because I think that this season is animated really well. The ED for this show, you guys,
another good one, another banger.
Oh my goodness.
Another season of Dress Up Darling where the OP's fine and the ED is just the absolute, like, one of the best things of this season. Period.
Yeah, I do backflips like during it.
I remember
somehow it gets me.
I first showed Cole the ED for this in our hotel at Icon, and I was like, "You're gonna like this," and he's like, "Okay, put it on. I'll watch this. Whatever."
It was the first thing at the end of the first day of Icon. Yeah, Jay's like, "Okay, you know what we got to do now? Watch. I got to bug Cole with EDs and OPs." I'm like, "Okay, fine. Put it on." So it was the first thing we watched in the hotel room. Was the ED for My Dress Up Darling. Do you remember what I said?
No, I don't remember exactly what you said.
I don't remember exactly what I said as well, but it was more or less, don't bother showing me anything else. I already know what ED of the season is. They just come out, though. They just drop this, and they're like, now what? Like what? Who's competing with this ED? And honestly, the show. I really forgot how well animated this show is, and Cloverworks is just. They're really good. Cloverworks
is nuts. Yeah, Cloverworks goes crazy. So aren't they doing another big show this season that I don't think we're going to talk about? Aren't they also doing Kaiju number 8?
Shows this season? Yeah, and I think we're talking about all of them.
I don't think we have Kaiju number 8 on the list.
No, not Kaiju number 8.
Production IG. Sorry,
they're doing one of the shows we'll be talking about in the first half, and then another one that we'll be talking about in the second half. This is the only one that I'm watching for this year. And Jay, you'll have to tell me if the other shows live up to this, because this is really well done.
It's peak. It really is. And like on it, like the most recent episode I just watched had like a whole thing about. I just love how like earnest and warm Dress Up Darling feels to me. Like, yeah, it's a little ecchi, and yeah, it's a little like not adult, but like it's just so like cute, I guess is the word for it. And just like it makes you feel warm and fuzzy when you watch it inside. Like the whole episode about there was like they meet this cosplayer who's like a guy but likes dressing up as a girl, and he's like, this has kind of been a problem for me in my life. And then like Gojo and Marin like wholeheartedly accept him, and he kind of like is like, yeah, I feel way better now. And it's just like that sort of thing is it's just such a wholesome show for like a show that also has like gratuitous ecchi scenes as well. But
you know what though,
this season hasn't been that bad for ecchi, to be honest with you.
I was just gonna say I kind of push back on like when people say like, oh, My Dress Up Darling's too ecchi. Like it really isn't. Like it just kind of has
season
like
had a lot more.
It just kind of has like every now and then like a shot of something, and then it kind of just moves on. I think of it more as like a wholesome show about people accepting themselves. It's nice.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
To me, Dress Up Darling is more, it's not afraid to show what it needs to, because like there is that one episode of the first episode where they're making this cosplay for Marin, and like she just walks out and she just has like her underwear just showing, which like in most shows you'd see that as ecchi, but like in this show, because of how it's handled, it's just like happenstance.
It's set up as a problem that they have to overcome.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I didn't think of this. We can see my underwear in this costume. And then they overcome this issue.
But that's like a real cosplay issue, though.
Yeah,
And then they explain, then they figure out, Marin finds a solution. And she's very proud of herself.
Yeah, yeah.
And Gojo's still flustered.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey,
'Cause
Gojo's
why
a
would he be?
15-year-old boy. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
I think this one we're all gonna definitely continue, and I think we're all kind of enjoy. Like, frankly, I love My Dress Up Darling, so I'm glad it's back, and I'm glad the season 2 is finally here.
Yes, 100% echo that. Definite continuation for me. Yeah. Jay, you're next up, though. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, with the other Cloverworks show.
I want to talk about another Cloverworks show that I have been eagerly anticipating and is finally here. That is Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus. The second TV season of the show, or of the series, but like the fifth thing, the fifth anime project that has come out.
The Fifth Element, yeah.
Great
and
movie.
going into this season, it was very unfortunate because, like, if you hadn't seen 2 of the movies, there were some things that would just kind of be like, wait, what? What's going on?
Yeah.
And that is unfortunate. But since our last episode, where we talked about the season of anime, Crunchyroll has released the 2 movies that were missing. So now you can actually fully catch up
perfect.
on Crunchyroll to be able to watch this. So
it's kind of odd because it feels like they were kind of like they got this season and then they were like, oh crap, people might want to get the stuff in between, eh? Yeah. We should get that, I guess, hey?
Yeah. I mean,
Jay found out and he did front flips. I was doing back flips. Jay was doing front flips.
Spinning on his head.
Thankfully for me, I'm caught up on the light novels, so like I already knew what was going on. So
this is one of your favorite properties, right? So
this is one of my favorite properties. So I was excited. And honestly, like visually, it looks like just about the same as it has since it started, which it can be seen as a good thing. But I think, like, considering how much of a leap Dress Up Darling has made, and also how good the other show Cloverworks is doing this season that we'll get into, it's very clear that this is the one that they've kind of like held back on because they wanted to push the other 2.
Okay. Interesting.
I feel like that was probably the right choice. Mostly because, like, frankly, it's just the element of having the people who are watching this, which is essentially the equivalent of a season 5 of this show.
Yeah.
You're going to watch it even if they don't give their all in it, right? Like,
it's a little more niche, I guess, right? Like, My Dress Up Darling, big property that's coming back. They were
Bunny Girl Senpai was also, like, season 1 was also really big.
Yeah, but it was a while ago, and they've only done movies since then. I just feel like the people who are still watching it are already invested. Like, you don't really have to sell it anymore. And then the other show that we're going to talk about is a new property where they do have to sell it. So yeah, I guess out of the 3, it kind of makes sense that that's the one that's maybe
as a business decision anyway, I would say.
Yeah. It's still good though, Jay.
It's still really good. It still hasn't lost a step since the last season and movies have ended. So if you like Bunny Girl Senpai and you're just waiting for more, it's here and you won't be disappointed with this. So obviously it goes without saying that I'll be continuing this. And I think if you've fallen off and you still liked it, consider coming back. You can now watch all the movies and catch back up. So
good. I haven't checked this one out yet. I still got to catch up on those 2 movies that were unavailable until now. But now it is. So
now I'll have to put you in the chair.
Yeah, get the chair. Bring in the chair.
Strap me in the chair too, because I still haven't seen the chair. 1, so
yeah. Oh, you haven't seen season 1? Yeah, maybe a review.
I've been waiting for it. Yeah.
Mike, do you got one you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's talk about we've talked about a couple shows that are very popular this season. Let's talk about the most popular show this season, DanDaDan season 2. I think all three of us have read up to. I think I'm pretty well current on the manga. I don't know if you two are. I'm sure Jay is.
I'm not current, but I've read up
well
to
past
this point.
Yeah. So we all knew what was going to happen in this season, and it's just frankly been like a continuation of the first season's excellence. I would say it's really been like I can't really say they stepped up much because frankly the first season was like so very well done. Yeah. But just seeing like the evil eye stuff with Gigi and all that, and all this like all the extra details they throw in there for the anime, just because it's animated and they can. I feel like it's really. I'm just having a blast watching this show. This is the one show of this season that I've actually been watching like week by week because I just have to. It's so good.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I don't know. Maybe the DanDaDan hype has kind of dropped off for me. I don't know if anybody else out there feels the same way. Let me know. I'm probably on the outside looking in, considering it is the most popular show this season. But I'm not seeing much chatter about it.
I saw a little bit as someone on the outside, just like about how the lead singer of Dragon Force did one of the songs for the dub.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, it was probably because they the band that does like the exorcisms and stuff was in the show when they were trying to exorcise the friend there.
Yeah.
So I bet you that's who it was. Because I was like, oh, this is like weirdly well done when they were doing that scene in the dub. And I'm like, well, that's the other cool thing about this is when simul dub. So I'm like loving that about it as well.
Yeah. No, I'm on the fence about it. You're going to continue though, obviously, Mike.
Oh, absolutely. And I've just confirmed, by the way, I've just cross-referenced Mal and AniList. The two most popular shows are in order, DanDaDan and then My Dress Up Darling. So we've covered our bases. Yeah. And then, the next one is a toss-up, though. So we'll get there.
Yeah.
Another show that's going to continue or has been continuing to be excellent this season is Witch Watch as well. I feel like I don't have that much to say about this because we kind of talked about it in last season's awards and checking and stuff. The OP, not as good as the first half of the season.
It's not as good. But at the same time, this season had 2 OPs from Witch Watch. The other one was better.
Oh, I knew Jay was going to do this, and I'm waiting for you to make it like your OP of the season is the one insert song from the show.
I've been debating on doing it because like they didn't need to do that. They got Huya extended for it, which like is also something from the manga. And
it's like, crazy.
Yeah, they didn't need to make like a whole OP. It could have just been like an aside thing or something like that. But they made a whole OP for this like stupid meta show that
show
exists.
in the
so
show.
Cole's on the outside, so I'll kind of explain to Cole, and I'm sure the listeners are probably a little confused too, but like the show, I guess in the manga, like you know how like sometimes on the ends of chapters they'll have like little gag portions with like extra bits. They like straight up took all those, mashed them together, and made like a half episode of an anime. Like just basically, it's like literally when I was playing, I had to like pause and like double check. I'm like, did my Crunchyroll switch to a different show? Because like it was like legitimately started like an anime, and then it went into the OP and stuff. I'm like, this is getting suspicious. But it's like clearly the same voice actors. But I'm like, this has gone too far. This is too well done. This is weird. And then I'm like, no, this is it.
But so they do that in one chapter of the manga. Is that like mini thing that these two characters like fangirl about?
Yeah.
They like show off what that manga is in one chapter and in half an episode here. And
which is cool because it pays off later. Yeah, like with the two, because then it comes like watching this half episode of anime becomes relevant to the plot basically because now you understand what they're talking about. It's kind of a cool move actually.
Is it the show or the manga that one student and the teacher really like? Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, that was in the first half of the season. Yeah. I kind of fell off Witch Watch too, unfortunately. Just kind of lost my interest. So, yeah. You're continuing it though, Mike.
Yeah, it's just an easy watch. So like, I just throw on the dub and I can just kind of like half watch it, kind of just enjoy it and not have to worry too much about it. I find it's a good show for that. Like throw it on while you're like making supper or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Oh, it's my turn. It's my turn next. Oh, and hey, let me tell you, when shows stop and I get upset, I get sad, and then it just picks up where it left off. Great direction, cool colors, fun characters. It's Call of the Night Season 2. I'm back in my happy place. It's got the OST of the season. I love this OST. It's all like lo-fi, cool, hip-hoppy stuff. The OP and the ED are a bit of a drop-off compared to the first season, in my opinion.
That's too bad.
Tough.
The first season soared so high, though, so...
But
it's kind of weird, like, hearing people be a little bit down on Creepy Nuts, because, like, normally when a Creepy Nuts song hits, people will go, like, bananas, but, like...
I like the song. I like the song. It's just... It's so different. Like, the first one was, like, a bit more artistic in what it was doing, where this one, it just feels like... There's, like, an action segment and stuff in it. It's just not as interesting to me. But the show itself is still really good. We're learning more about different characters, origins of different characters, because it's kind of important to how the characters are now in more danger because of their pasts. So you just, as a result of that, learn more about the characters and mysteries are being revealed and stuff like that. So
that's fairly typical of a season 2, because they've established everything, and now it's kind of more like a show like that. They're like, okay, we've established it all, so let's kind of get on with the actual plot of like the drama that we want to tell here.
Yeah, and the show, like, it's not egregious, but like there aren't many shows. I said this to Jay as well at Icon. Like, this show is so sexy.
Yeah.
And like it's just got like this, it just oozes like it's not sexy in the sense that it's like egregious.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's got like a vibe to it, and it's very like I don't know.
That's a good word. Sexy is a good word for it, because it's like very like kind of like not really edgy, but it's not really tame either. It kind of feels like dark a little bit. It is.
Yeah.
There was a word I said to Cole in the in the hotel that like I feel like Cole was like, yeah, that's a good word for it, but I can't remember what word I used right now.
It was probably a good word. It was
probably a good word, but it's lost. Yeah. It's lost in the sauce. You're the only person I know who's even checking this one out, to be honest with you, because I think the first season kind of flew under a lot of people's radars.
It's unfortunate. The thing is too, like it's a high dive thing. It's not on Crunchyroll, so it's a little bit more niche. It's not as niche as some of the ones, like we've got stuff on Amazon that are kind of, I think, underperforming because of that. But this one, at least, it's still on high dive, and people have high dive. So I would say check it out. It's good. I like it. It's the most shafty and non-shaft show that ever has shafted, and I'm here for it. Who's
here
next?
For the shaft? Me or Jay. I don't know if Jay's still checking this one out.
But, I'm behind on this show, so go ahead.
Cool. To Be Hero X continued into this season, and I want to talk about it some more because it was awesome last season. It continues to be awesome this season. If you are still, like, say you checked out a little bit of the first season, like the first half of this season, and you might have been turned off by the 3D CG stuff, I think the people making the show must have got like some kind of like note from somebody, because they just like basically were like, yeah, we're not going to do that at all anymore. Like they're just going to focus on just doing like stunning 2D animation the rest of the way through. And the cool thing is like the first half, when I talked about this last season, do you guys remember I was saying it's like kind of like a lot of like individual little arcs almost, and they're all very like scattered. So now that we're reaching the end of the second half of the season, everything's kind of like turning into one big plot, and you kind of understand like where it was going with all that stuff. So that's cool to see, and like the momentum has not died down at all, which is awesome.
Things are
gears are turning.
Collating.
Yeah, and it's like the intrigue is definitely intriguing, which is nice because it's hard to like say without spoiling too much, but like the whole remember how the whole system that the superpowers were built based on trust value or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So then there's like this like counter value called fear that's like an alien thing to the planet, and it's like kind of infecting people basically.
Okay.
And it's actually stronger than trust. I suspect by the end, though, trust will reign supreme, of course. But
the power of friendship will save the day.
Essentially, it comes down to power of friendship. But
yeah,
it's a cool show. I'm really enjoying my time with it. I always forget that it's a anime because like it airs on Crunchyroll, but it's like not on AniList on the season stuff. So like I always like I'm like, oh yeah, that show too. But
yeah.
This is another one I've been keeping up with. This is like this and DanDaDan are like the two shows I kind of watch like religiously, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Jay, you've kind of fallen off.
I've kind of fallen off on the show. I might catch up. It's just like there's so much going on this season that like if I were to catch up with something, it would probably be something that I is new.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah. You want the new shiny thing. You guys don't like the old weathered thing. You want the new shiny toy.
I want new hotness, not old and busted.
Yeah.
Speaking of old and busted, there's definitely a very old and definitely busted show Cole's going to talk about next.
Mm-hmm. Grand Blue Dreaming Season 2. It's back, baby. The show we didn't know that we wanted. And let me tell you, we're watching these shows with great animation, you know? We're watching My Dress Up Darling. You know, we're watching DanDaDan, Witch Watch, Call of the Night. Shows great animation. And then Grand Blue Dreaming comes out and it's like, oh, right. Anime cannot look good, too.
I want to remind you, though, when we did review Grand Blue Dreaming Season 1, it didn't look good either.
That's what I was going to say. The show is charming enough and funny enough that I don't care.
Yeah.
It's still got that sense of humor. It still gives that sense of being a young adult off on your own for the first time. And just being crazy, having a bit too many drinks at a wedding, Jay, stripping down.
Someone did strip, actually, not all the way down, but a little bit.
Excellent. And everybody, it's just a funny show. It's good. We're getting more, will they, won't they funny the some of the characters and stuff like that. So it's fun. It's a very fun show. I'm enjoying it.
It's one of the funnier anime that I feel like not too many people talk about. And having it back now and having it on Crunchyroll where it was originally on Amazon for season 1.
Was it?
I'm happy that more eyes will now be on it, and hopefully it gets more attention. And
so is season 1 on Crunchyroll now then?
Season 1's also on Crunchyroll, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Because I hate when that happens when like the seasons are split across different streaming platforms. That's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like that at all.
No bueno for that one.
But I feel like
continuing.
Yeah, this is one I need to check out, and I just didn't have time to.
Yeah. It's so fun. You got to check it out. Yeah.
It's a weirdly packed summer season this season. So like,
it is.
And
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm hoping that like more people check out Grand Blue based on there being a season 2, kind of like what Jay was saying a little bit, that like it's kind of resurfaced a bit. This and the next show we're going to talk about, but like I think that bringing back these old shows is a cool move and a good way to like just breathe new life into these old properties.
The other thing too is like people will always talk about like I wish there were shows that weren't just based in high school. Well, here you go. Here you go. These are adults in college. So you get the best of both worlds. They're still in school, still figuring themselves out, but it's also, they can be crazy because they're also still adults.
I guess the last 3 have all been like that. Because Call of the Night, the one character's in school, but everybody else kind of isn't. To Be Hero X, it's like kind of half of them are adults, and then Grand Blue, they're all in college, which is cool.
Yeah. But the next one is another returning show.
Speaking of like big properties that were popular in yesteryear and are coming back.
And definitely are not in high school, and definitely, well, actually, no, they are in high school in some points, but they're undercover. That's right.
Yeah.
New Panty Stocking with Garterbelt.
Yes.
Yeah. Jay, I distinctly remember at Icon, you many times brought up an interesting tidbit about this show. And famously, the first season ended on kind of a cliffhanger, a very Triggerian cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And I think, as you put it, it just picks right up exactly where it left off. And I feel like that's exactly, just by saying that, I feel like you've summed up this season of new Panty Stocking Garterbelt, because it's like, watching it, you can't tell the difference. It's just, it's like, oh, it's just exactly a continuation.
Yeah. It picks up exactly where it left off and even makes like a meta joke about it, which is perfect for this show.
Yeah. And from what I heard at the convention in Japan earlier this year, Imaishi was like, yeah, if this had been a 2-cour show, this would have been episode 13 back when Panty Stocking was first airing. So yeah.
No, and it just picks up exactly where it leaves off. Not even just in a narrative sense, but also in like just how it's produced and everything. Yeah. Like it looks like Panty Stocking new, which is appropriate considering it's called New Panty Stocking. But just the way, like when they defeat a demon, it goes to that like paper mache thing blowing up. Like they knew exactly what they were doing. They're paying homage to the old one.
Well, I mean, it's the same team. It's just like the only reason they couldn't do it any more of it was because it was stuck in Gainax jail, and they finally rescued it.
Yeah.
And it really does feel like they were like Jay said, they were like ready. Like they were like, we know what we want to do. Like we have it all drawn up. We have it sitting here waiting. Just let us do it for the love of God.
Yeah.
And then now they finally are able to do it. And just, it literally, like, you could just watch, if you watch the end of season 1 and the first episode of season 2, you wouldn't miss a beat. You wouldn't know that there was a difference. There was like, was it 15 years or something?
Yeah. Other than them like making that, them making that joke, but like, it could just be a thrown away joke about it. And just how like liberal they are in the sense that like they're not really concerned about Japanese culture. Like there's weed references in the show and they're constantly swearing and stuff like that. It is
they make
truly
fun of Fast
like
and the Furious.
It's one of the most unique shows in anime.
There's literally like a vulgar shot, like not vulgar, but like a shot of characters.
In episode 1 where they're missing a piece of Panty.
Yeah. The part that makes her who she is. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
There's
no other show like
that show. Yeah. There's nothing like Panty Stocking.
And when it came out, I was genuinely when it was announced that it was coming back, I was a little worried it was going to get like, I don't want to be that guy, but like, you can't make, I was worried like, oh, you couldn't make Panty Stocking nowadays. Like the culture wouldn't accept it because we've gotten a lot more PC and stuff like that. And no, they were like, no, we're just going to continue doing what we were doing.
Yeah. And man, like that's, listen, I'm a bleeding heart liberal, you know. I'm
Yep.
But hey, man, you know, it's funny. If something's funny, it's funny, you know. And this is what I wanted, you know. I want them to kind of take risks, you know. It's very South Parkian in that sense.
Yes, that's what I think too. Is I think it's very like it's in the vein of South Park, where it's like it's doing edgy jokes, but it's like they're in on it, so it's like it's not. It's funny. Like it's just skilled comedy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Even though it's funny because we're saying it's skilled comedy because it's jokes about vulgar. Like, it's so vulgar, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's there's just something to it where they're like everybody's in the crossfire kind of thing, and it's good for it. Those are all the continuing shows that we're watching this season. Let us know in the comments
sure there
below.
are others. Either we're not caught up on it, or we've said stuff in our preview that like we don't want to just say the same things again. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like there's a few that I can think of that I wanted to watch as well too, but it just straight up didn't have time. It's a packed season.
It's a packed season, and honestly, we're halfway through. If we're not watching them, we might get to it, but probably not at this point.
Well, speak for yourself.
Well, okay, I will speak for myself. And let us know in the comments what you're watching, and let us know what you think of those shows. When we come back, though, we're going to talk about all the new shows. So if you thought that list was long and arduous, ain't seen nothing yet.
We're going to be way more annoying. Yes.
We're going to be way more annoying. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, that's coming right up after this
break.
Hey, YouTube viewer. I don't mean to interrupt you during a well-deserved break, but can you do me a real quick favor? You see that little button there? The one that looks like a thumbs up? Can you just click that? Just real quick. Yeah, great. Thanks. Oh, and while you're down there, can you just hit subscribe? Yeah, like that. Thanks. Oh, what's that? You're not on YouTube, but instead listening to the podcast on... And do you want to join in on the fun? Well, if you want, why don't you leave a 5-star review? No matter how you're watching or listening, providing feedback to us helps AniPro grow so that more and more people can listen to us and our perfectly normal and not strange at all takes. And seeing as you're being so cool, why don't I let you in on a little secret? AniPro has a Discord server where you can talk to the hosts and other listeners about anime and other random topics about, like, I don't know, mayo on hot dogs and stuff. Anyway, thank you so much. What's that? You want to do even more? Oh my goodness, thank you. Well, AniPro has a Patreon where for a small donation you can get access to archived episodes and ad-free episodes. You can get episodes early and even get a monthly bonus episode. I think, yeah, that's it. Listen, I really appreciate you listening to this. I will now reward you with the second half of this episode.
Get this shit over with.
Holy moly. No, we love being here.
No, bringing that attitude.
No.
It's okay, Mike. We can forgive him and his burnt head.
That's right. He's not usually this burnt.
He's not usually this burnt, but he is always here every Sunday.
Yeah.
Every Sunday at whatever time we record. It's different every time.
12 Central. Well, the episodes come out 12 Central Sunday.
True.
Yes.
True.
I think that's where
welcome back. Welcome back to AniPro. Hi. We had a break. We weren't fighting or anything, right, guys?
I don't know. I literally just got back from putting baby to sleep, and I don't know what you guys were talking about, but it seemed like you both wanted to like fight each other and maybe kiss at the same time.
It's tough. That's the general like mood between me and Jay. No, I was telling Jay I just rewatched the Batman. Great movie. Mike, have you watched it? Have you watched the Batman?
No, I haven't actually.
You should.
You should watch the Batman.
Yeah. I should watch the Batman. I've been meaning to.
Yeah,
but I think it's like 2.5 hours long, isn't it?
It's a long one.
It's a girthy one, is it not?
Yeah. It's worth it.
Mm-hmm. It's very quick paced. Like it doesn't feel like it's that long of a movie. It flows pretty well. What are you doing to your cat? Oh, okay. You're petting her. It looked like your hand was around her neck.
She likes that. See?
He's jerking.
Are you jacking off your cat?
On that note, we're going to talk about the new anime this season. Oh my goodness, there's so many new anime.
There are a lot of new anime.
Yeah.
In summer 2025. Are you guys happy or sad about this?
I'm a little sad purely just because like I haven't had time to watch much anime. So like now that I've like finally gotten to dive in, I feel a little less sad about it, but it was kind of like, man, there's all these good shows that I want to watch. And I just like, I have to do this stupid thing called moving. Like you know, like that had to be like priorities, but now I can go back to priority number 1, anime. So
yeah, the most important.
What it's all about.
The most important.
What about you, Jay? Are you happy or sad that this season's so packed?
I'm happy just because like it means that there's a little bit of something for everyone this season. And I feel like, you know, this season, no matter who you are or what you like, I'm sure there's something out there.
There's something,
Yeah, honestly, there kind of is, I'd say.
Yeah. As for me, I'm very pleased. There's so much anime because let me tell you, I'm not a guy who like works out or exercises or anything, but I've been trying to like go on the treadmill, you know, just for like a walk, you know, on the treadmill. Throw on some anime. There's new anime like almost every day, and I can throw it on and watch it. Let's start talking about them, though, guys. Let's start talking about them. The first one on the list, I think, is Jay's show. I drafted it.
You did draft it.
I drafted it.
You did draft it.
But Jay is watching it. I am unfortunately not watching it. Jay is getting, or Mike is getting invaded as we speak by
animals,
this one, creatures.
Yeah, there's just so many creatures surrounding me right now, and I don't know why. Yeah. I'm gonna kick them out of here. You guys talk about this silly show about I don't know, flowers stinking or something.
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah,
tell me about the fragrant flower blooms with dignity.
I shall. This show, we talked a bit earlier about Cloverworks, like putting their all into 2 shows and leaving one by the wayside. And this is the other show that they have put a lot of trust and budget into, because man, this show looks really pretty.
I still gotta watch it.
Well, I wish more people could, because at the time this comes out, it's still not legally available. So to watch it, you gotta sail the 7 seas, bud.
Well, we as like professional anime watchers, we get a special secret access pass to be able to watch shows like this.
They make exceptions. They make exceptions for anime podcasters. Yeah.
And the just for a big downer, the thing that sucks about its legal access on Netflix is they're doing a weekly release schedule. Even when it comes in September.
What are they thinking?
On both levels, that makes no sense. Because it's like in the Netflix executive office. They're sitting there and they're like, cool. We'll just there's no way people could watch this before we air it as Netflix, right?
Yeah.
They're aware, right? They're aware that people can pirate things, right?
Yeah. It's literally like they chose the downside of both sides of the argument.
Let's pick the way that it's going to make it so that we can basically guarantee no one's going to watch it when it actually
drops.
I genuinely think they don't think that people will.
No, genuinely.
The thing that I find crazy is there's no way they can't be this ignorant to anime chatter that they didn't know how hyped people were for the show. This was one of, if not the most hyped new shows this season. And I think for good reason. And the fact that we're not we don't have it legally except for us because we're professionals.
Yeah,
we get backdoor. Yeah. Is nuts. It's nuts. And you know what? The show is really good. It is a perfect adaptation. Maybe not a perfect adaptation, but it's a very close to perfect adaptation of this beloved manga. So if you're excited or interested in this show and liked the manga, or have been hearing chatter about how much people like the manga and what people have said about the manga intrigues you, the anime will...
Start an anime podcast, and then you can get your secret access.
Your backdoor access.
Jay's all
or look forward to it in September when it drops, or when episode 1 drops.
Or just wait. Or just wait like plebeians.
Yeah.
But this would have been I could have confidently said this would have been my definitive anime of the season had it had a regular release schedule, but with this there's just a little bit of disappointment in there for me.
Yeah, I mean that's a factor. It is truly a fact. The release is part of an anime, I think. So I think that's something you do have to factor in. So its release is poorly managed. So I think that's got to take a little bit off of its pedigree, I'll say.
Yeah. And this one genuinely, I'm not watching right now. And I honestly feel like this one I might watch as a binge when it actually does come out. because I'm sure it'll be like by the time that this show is done airing, quote unquote, on Netflix, I'm sure it'll be like, oh, episode 1's dropping in dub and sub same time. So like if I just wait till it's done, I'll be able to just binge the whole thing in dub and just because like I enjoyed the manga, but I didn't love it. So I think that's probably where I come down.
Yeah. Like, we do have our backdoor access, so I can watch it. It's just because it's not on anything, I always forget that it exists.
That is true.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So,
and I feel like that sentiment kind of carries over to the anime community at large. Like, when this drops on Netflix, no one's going to really remember.
Yeah. As
no, it'll be
as it is.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Mike, do you like rocks?
I would like rocks. If I were a person who dug rocks out of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you ask?
Do you want to tell us about... Do you like Ruri Rocks, the anime that's coming out this season?
Is that based on the manga, an intro to geology or something?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, it is. Ruri Rocks. It was funny because before the podcast, to lift the kimono here a little bit, we were kind of like, hey, let's just like put these in order of like excitement about the show. And you guys were like, oh, I want to talk about the fragrant flower blooms with dignity. Oh, so tasteful, so classy of you. I want to talk about the show with just like the thickest archaeologist you've ever seen digging up gemstones and teaching you about like how to like excavate rocks.
So speaking of
and
hidden
like
gems.
Oh God, this show's so good. What the hell, man? What the hell?
I still gotta watch this show. Like,
you ever watch it, Cole? You'll love it.
No, and everybody who's watched it says it's really good, but I still haven't gotten around to it. And I know that I'll like it. It looks cute AF, and also thick geologist, which is always a plus.
Thick
it's like it's
mommy.
Yeah, she's great. They're both great, and it's just like it's kind of like the same thing as we started off with Dress Up Darling, where you kind of have to be okay with a little bit of ecchi in this one, because it's clearly like that's the two themes of the show. Is one, it's going to teach you about rocks, and then two, you're going to be watching because like
a different kind of rocks, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
rock hard, but like it's like surprisingly like it's mostly wholesome, I would say, and it just has like the odd like angle, you know what I mean? Like it's definitely like, hey, camera angles in an anime sure are weird. The anime at some points, but like I don't know, they're just like I learned things watching these couple episodes of this show. Like I literally was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that. Like there's one episode where they like go hunting for gold, because like each episode the main character Ruri wants to find like a different mineral. So then like the other person will like take her out to where they need to go to find that mineral. And then like you kind of learn like, oh, here's how you would find that mineral if you were looking for it in the wild. Like it's just like cool. Like they did an episode on gold panning, and like, oh, here's why gold stinks at the bottom of the gold pan, but you can discard all the other rocks pretty easily, and you don't have to worry about it because it's so much more dense. And it's like,
I've always wondered how gold panning works.
Watch the show. It'll tell you.
Yeah. Maybe I will.
It's really cool.
Maybe I will, Mike. Maybe I will.
And
watch
it's animated so well. It's crazy. It's crazy. This show does not need to go as hard as it does. What's that?
It's Studio Bind, so that's totally fair.
I had a feeling I was going to point that out next. Yeah, because it's Studio Bind. It's Mushoku Tensei Studio, and they just basically did Mushoku Tensei or Studio Bind just loves being like horny and like shows that kind of don't need to be that horny, right? Because that's kind of like what Mushoku Tensei kind of is too, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah. I think Mushoku Tensei probably like wears its horniness kind of more on its sleeve, but I think it's just the Bind does a really good job at animating stuff.
Oh, it's so good. You guys need to check it out. There's no freaking way you're going to get through this season without checking it out, Cole.
I watched episode 1, and like I get if you like edutainment, I think that you will enjoy this. I'm not an edutainment person, so.
Okay. I agree. If you don't want to learn, you just want to like watch cute things happening. It has that. It's mostly like the edutainment. If you like Dr. Stone, for example, very kind of up the same vein, but very different show.
The way like the way it strikes to me is like waifu Dr. Stone to a certain
kind
degree.
of.
Like,
but like
more like miniology than
mineralogy,
anything.
yeah, or something,
Yeah.
whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you're kind of in Dr. Stone. I feel like Senku's like this all-knowing being kind of thing. Like it's very shonen. This is very like it's just like this little girl making like a college friend, and like they're just like going out and having a fun hobby together.
Yeah,
very like laid back camp meets Dr. Stone is basically what this show is. Yeah.
I like different edutainment stuff. Like Cells at Work was good as well.
Yeah, it's similar to that as well. Yeah.
Now Mike is desperately trying to segue to the next segment.
I felt like I talked about that show too long, so I'm trying to throw it forward. Yeah.
Well, going from one show that's well animated, surprisingly well animated, to another show that doesn't deserve to be as well animated as it is, there is no freaking way. There's no freaking way I'll be your lover unless it's animated really well.
It is.
And it is. This show is low-key, kind of peak. I love this show.
Yeah.
I love the character dynamics between everybody. It's this interesting... Okay, first of all, Yuri. Okay, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Yuri harem? Yeah. I'm here for it too. It's like you take a Yuri, which are generally like wholesome, cute romance shows, you know, your Blue Minty Yous, your other stuff. And then you kind of like sprinkle on a little bit of girlfriend. And hey man, this show was kind of made for me.
Cole, remember like at the beginning of the season, I like said like, hey, I think you'll like this. And you just kind of brushed me off.
I did. I brushed him off. And then I watched it. And then I watched another episode and another episode. And now it's like one of the shows that I'm like a day oneer. This is it's up there. It's up there for me for one of the shows.
You know
of the
what?
season.
You know what else I love about this show? It is free to watch on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. It's completely free. And I don't know how they're making money. I don't know how they're doing any of this, but more of this, please.
That ad revenue, I guess. I don't know.
It would be the ad revenue for sure. Yeah. The OP is a bop as well. I love the OP.
I also like the OP.
It's it's great. I love this show. Yeah. It's
what's it like? Who like someone who doesn't know much about it? Like, how would you pitch it to me?
Well, like I said, it's like a Yuri show. So like, it's girlfriend, but Yuri.
Okay.
This plain girl, who was kind of a bit of a wallflower, social recluse, is trying to be like more socially outgoing in high school.
So she can get more friends.
So that she can get more friends. So she's in this friend group, and then one of the girls falls in love with her for some reason. And then another girl falls in love with her, and then she kind of has feelings for another girl. And it's just a big web of girls liking each other, and it's funny and cute and really good looking. It's good. And free.
Like
and free, Mike.
Free if you just watch the ads on YouTube. But I guess you're YouTube Premium, so you pay to not have ads. So
I'm YouTube Premium boy. Yeah. So I don't gotta sit through ads.
Yeah, you're no pleb like me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, for the amount of YouTube I watch, I got no problem paying for YouTube
That's
Premium.
fair.
It's true. Yeah.
And amount of podcasts I put on, because you can close the screen down when you're on YouTube Premium.
That part's kind of like that. Honestly, is the part that actually like makes me more than the ads. It's the I hate the ads too, but like that's the other thing. It's like equal. Honestly, I'd like being able to just put on something and just listen to it.
Yeah, you can turn the screen off and not kill your battery. But yeah, this is like where's it sitting right now? It's not too bad in terms of popularity. It's above things like it's above Panty and Stocking, which is super surprising. It's above Ruri Rocks, but it's not super duper high up. I would like this to be higher, I think. So everybody should go out there and watch it. That's what I say. That's what I say. Go out and watch it. That's my public service announcement for this week. Go watch Yuri shows. Lots of Yuri shows this season too, because like Ruri Rocks has that Yuri element.
Kind of. Yeah.
Wasn't there another show that had a Yuri element?
I heard a lot about the next show that you're going to be talking about having a little bit of Yuri.
I sure. It's not the next show on the list, right?
No.
That.
Oh
okay.
yeah, no, the next show that I'm
next show
talking
definitely
about.
does not have Yuri.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can move on to the next show that's on the list, which is another show that I drafted that I haven't watched yet, but I think I can now because all the episodes are out.
Here's the thing: it is done, and that's kind of the big thing I wanted to bring up is the season's now done of Takopi's Original Sin. So now, like, if you were waiting to binge it, now you can. It's all done, and
we're off to the races.
I want to say. This entire season has been just peak. It looks great. It's the story that was told in the manga was told so well in the anime. Like honestly, the only difference between watching the anime versus reading the manga for me is whether like what medium you prefer to enjoy this story in. Both are very both are very viable. The anime, I mean, like, because it has movement and that, obviously, like, just, like, has that appeal, but if you like the manga's great, too. So, we have two great mediums to enjoy this fantastic story, and that I wish I could recommend to more people, because it is a lot.
Yeah. Genuinely, this is like I'm like Cole. Like we have the full spectrum. Jay's like I'm like fully invested in this. I've watched it all. Cole's like I'm waiting to binge it. I've like watched one episode and I'm just kind of like scared to watch more a little bit. Like it's so like intimidating because it's like, oh man, I have to like sign up for more of this, and it's just it's so intense.
Like when you watched, I'm actually curious about this because you said you watched one episode. Are the Goodnight Poon Poon parallels apt, would you say?
Yeah. I think I'm the only one who's actually consumed both of these, and both Poon Poon and this, I think.
Of the three of us,
yeah. I would say
in the world.
Vibes and like I'd say yes, but Poon Poon is more, from the one episode I watched, assuming the same like level continues throughout the whole thing, Poon Poon has warmer moments. Like it's more up and down. I would say this was kind of just more like level ground of just like, this is
bleak,
tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I know this is going to be one I'm going to like throw it on a Friday and be like, oh, I'll watch a few episodes today. And I'll just watch it all in one shot.
Cole, when we say it is dark though, it is.
Hey man, that's fine. Like that stuff doesn't, like, it bothers me, but like it doesn't turn me off of something. Like it's not like when I watch something I'd be like, oh, I gotta turn this off. I can't watch it anymore. If something's if I'm invested in something, if something's good, like I'll sit through almost anything if I'm invested in it. Yeah. So I'm hoping, and I've got a feeling it will be like that for me. Yeah. So it's over. So we can't even say continuing. Jay, you finished it. Mike, you're on the fence about continuing.
I'm going to watch it and finish it, because now, especially because it's rated so highly, I can't stay away from that. That's like a bait to me. It's like, why does this finish that it got people to what's going on over there? Huh? What's going on over there?
He's looking over
and
the
like
fence.
I am a sucker for pain too. Like as much as I'm actually surprised that I'm hesitant to continue watching this, because usually like when it gets dark and crazy like that, it's like a magnet. You know, like I'm like, oh, I like that. Like there's another show that I'm going to talk about soon that is also kind of like crazy darker than I imagined it would be. But I will definitely check this one out.
Did Shazana watch this one with you?
Yep. Yeah.
What did? Because I know
that's the other thing that's keeping me from it too. Is because I have to watch it with her.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what I was going to say. I know she likes this subject matter. So is she clamoring for more? or not?
I don't know about clamoring, because like I said, there's just so many shows this season. Like if you want to fall off a show this season, it's so easy to, because there's just so many other things you can go watch.
Yeah, I guess you could say that she's a bad girl for keeping up with the show.
It's weird that you just called my wife a bad girl, Jay, but please go off, King. And I think in this case, it's actually Cole who's going off about his bad girl.
Bad Girl is the next show I'm talking about. Bad Girl's fine. It's got this real obsession with thighs. I don't know. It's kind of like its thing that it's got.
Thighs are good though. Thighs are good.
Thighs are good, I guess. It's
like, are we talking like thighs, or are we talking like absolute territory?
Thighs, okay. Absolute territory. Yeah, kind of everything. It likes its legs. It's a leg guy. It's a leg guy show, I guess.
Okay.
The girls are cute. There's kind of this like aspect of it where it's like, oh, maybe the senpai that the titular bad girl is going on after has something more to her. But it's like, I'm halfway through the season. Like, stop teasing me and tell me what's wrong with this person already. I do like the aspect of like this goody two shoes girl trying to be bad, but she just doesn't know how. The things that she thinks are bad just aren't. Like, she's like, I'm gonna clean up the neighborhood so well that people will like think I'm a bad girl, and it's goofy.
Why would they think that?
It's a very goofy show. It's fun. It sounds good. It's fun.
It's the gag. Yeah.
It's not as good as There's No Freaking Way I'll Be Your Lover, which is genuinely good. This is like if there's the first show is like up here, Bad Girl is like down here. It's still above passing, but it's like a 55 as compared to like a 7.5, 75 for the other show. It's fine. Have you guys checked this out at all?
No.
Have you seen anything about it?
I just heard like it's cute Yuri.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's very gaggy. Like it's you can tell it's definitely like a gag manga, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. It's serviceable. I'm not going to drop it. I don't think this isn't on the drop list or anything, because it's so inoffensively inoffensive. Where I can keep up with it. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
How many times can I say it's fine?
It's fine.
Have I convinced you yet that it's fine?
I think it's like a 6 out of 10 on AniList. So like it's fine. It's 6.6 actually, which is actually kind of decent, I would say even.
Yeah. It's well animated too. Like the character design's good. It's not ugly or anything. It's very, very clean, very modern looking. It's not janky. So yeah, nice. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. Mike, speaking of good animation, you've got a very creatively animated show next up here. Yeah.
Yes.
And that is.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it. My Melody and Kuromi, because like you led up everything up to that point, and I was like, okay, Cole's going for it. I wanted to hear you pronounce the names. My Melody and Kuromi, the Netflix original that has just come out. It dropped all at once. I've made it a quarter of the way through so far. I was watching it with my baby daughter, who was really loving the cutesy animation style of it. Frankly, this might be one of the best looking shows this season, to be honest with you, which is a kind of a crazy statement, just because it's like. I remember when I kind of talked about this one in the preview before the season, I was like, the art style of it is so cool because it's kind of like this weird like claymation, but like with like yarn and all sorts of other things. And it's just done so well, and it's so cute that it's just such an easy little watch. And you're just kind of watching it, and like the gags are funny too. Like honestly, this one, if you're at all interested in like the Sanrio universe even a little bit, I definitely recommend it to people because the production values are crazy on it. Is it tantalizing my brain? Is it tickling my jimmies with its deep and convoluted plot? Absolutely not. Like I barely know what the hell's going on for the plot, but it's just kind of more about just like these characters acting silly, and I don't know. It's just a fun time. I'm really enjoying it.
It's just about the vibes, man.
Yeah, it really is. Like, there's this like cool, like there's funny little scene where like one of the characters rides her like motorcycle into the middle of town, and like they used, Shazana pointed out, they used like yarn to be the dust and smoke off the motorcycle. So it looks like, or it's like not yarn, but like the frizzle frazzle from like the yarn. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the extra little like stringy bits.
Yeah.
It's so hard to explain this kind of stuff, but like, I don't know. It's just such like a unique show, and I'm really enjoying watching it.
I'm really curious. Like, I would love to see like a behind the scenes thing for this one. Like how it was made. Is it CG? Is it CG in the way that like the Lego movie was, where they made everything look like Lego, but it's actually CG? And what you just said about like the smoke being like the wisps off of a string of yarn remind me of how the Lego movie uses pieces of Lego for everything. Like even the water is made out of Lego. So it makes me wonder, like, is
like
this CG and they're kind of doing it like that? Or is this actually stop motion? In which case,
I think it's CG.
How are they doing that?
I think if I had to guess, I think it's CG, just kind of, because like it's like so, it has like the uncanny valley level of detail sometimes. Where it's like, I feel like actual, like, if this was actually made of like this fuzzy material, like felty material, I don't think it would have that much like little fuzz coming off of it. But I don't know. We'll ask Wit Studio, I guess, because they've really been knocking it out of the park with this one. Wit Studio, underrated studio. Yeah,
I'll
call up
him
Wit and just find out.
I'll call him when we're done recording. Yeah.
Please do.
We'll see
Please
what they
do.
say. Yeah.
Yeah. It's sitting at a 78, which is kind of where I'd put it too, like a high 7, low 8, honestly. And
that's
if like
pretty good.
Anything, honestly, like if you just want a fun, cute romp, I highly recommend it. Yeah. But Jay, let's move on to your next show.
Okay. So my next show is a David production original known as Onmyo Kaiten ReBirth Verse. Have either of you heard anything about this show as the season's been ongoing?
Okay, so here's the thing about this show. No, I haven't at all. Not even a little bit.
Okay.
I have not heard a single word uttered about this other than Jay saying the name 3 times.
Okay.
Yes.
So I when I first started this show, the best way I can describe it is Exorcist, we have ReZero at home.
Okay.
So like we have ReZero at home. A guy gets isekai'd into another world and meets this cute girl with her like fuzzy friend that like is also like magical, I think. And like there's a threat to the magical world that he wants to protect all these people against because he fell in love with a cute girl. And when he dies, oh my god, he resets time.
Okay.
So ReZero. But like also he's an exorcist, I guess, in this world.
Okay. It sounds like you're very thrilled about this show. Like your enthusiasm is bubbling through.
So so like, you know, it seemed interesting from the fact that like it just stole the cool parts of ReZero. But the thing that I found really, really funny is like it starts revealing things, and the things it's revealing are just like I think it's lost the plot. I think like whoever wrote this just just went like, oh, and then like I don't want to spoil it, but like it's just
no one's watching this show, Jay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like when he dies, he's not resetting time. He's actually jumping to an alternate universe that the villain created because he's creating multiple alternate universes to battle each other out. And that's the thing. That's the threat that's been coming in, are other universes. That he's that are fighting each other in a Darwinism kind of situation to create the perfect alternate universe to try and recreate
What is going on? This, what? What?
Yeah.
This feels like the show of the season where Jay's like, this is the trash I'm going to watch for you, but also because I love trash.
Yeah, no. Like, this is ridiculous. And then it's revealed that, like, there's an alternate version of the cute girl that he was trying to protect that actually is on his side and is from the moon. And that's where episode 8 ends.
Naturally. Because, like, what else could we possibly throw into that? Does she also, is she also a detective?
I don't know. Like,
probably.
We'll find out. It just ends up on, it ends off on, I'm from the moon. And
you know this girl you're trying to protect? What if she was from the moon?
So,
you know what this is really feeling like to me is like, you know when like an acclaimed director or something finally gets like their own creative control, like they're like, okay, this is your project, you have full liberty, you did this cool thing before, have at it, you can do whatever you want, here's unlimited budget, and then they make like a piece of crap because they just have like they have no restrictions on them to keep them in line. That's what this is kind of sounding like.
See, yes, but the thing is like the way it's structured is like, it was very clear that the main villain, who like wasn't clear whether or not he was the main villain at the start, like was hiding something, but like you don't know what, and as the show goes on, like it never really does anything to like reveal or like to slowly like unveil what that is. And then by the end, it just like he drops all of it and it's like, what is going on? I love this. This is so stupid. Give me more.
Yeah, Jay's like, this is ridiculous. Please, and I'm waiting for the next episode.
Well,
so I can just sit there and be like,
he's like, please, sir.
So, so what
more
I'm getting
gruel,
at is, if you want to watch SAO, like if you enjoy stuff like SAO where you're like, this is so stupid, I love the hell out of it. This is more of that. And I can't believe how much fun I am having with it, because the show actually is really well animated for what it is, because it's David production. Yeah. But the story is just, what is going on?
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. I remember there's an anime called like Yurei Deco that I watched a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
It was remember when Science Saru was like, yeah, we're like an awesome studio now, and then they were kind of like, let's do our original. Let's do an original. And it was like, it looked great, but like the show was just slop. Like, the plot made no sense.
Yeah,
and
like,
that's kind of what that's what the vibes I'm getting from this. This is David Productions' Yurei Deco a little bit.
I love grits.
Yeah.
But like genuinely, I like, the thing I hate is like, I wish I didn't reveal it, because like that initial reveal is just like, what is going on?
Well, it sounds like there's many reveals. It sounds like there's many reveals that can be revealed, Jay.
I'm sure there'll be more. Yeah.
So anyway, I will be continuing this, and we will continue on with another show, because I feel like I've taken up too much time talking about this one.
See, here's the thing about City the animation. That's very... I have a love-hate relationship with City the animation, because
interesting.
It's beautiful. I love it. It looks like Nichijou just polished.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's good. I like everything about it. But it's on Amazon.
Oh,
and
it's
I keep forgetting about it.
It's this old chestnut. Okay.
I keep forgetting about it. This truly has more of a hurdle to jump over than I think even Panty and Stocking, because at least Panty and Stocking, you know, like people will go and watch it. People who are going to Amazon and they're like, what is this City the animation? They don't know what it is. So like, it's got a huge hurdle that it's got to jump over. And I feel really bad for it. And I'm not exactly helping the situation because I'm not current on it. I think I've only watched
because you forget it exists,
episodes. Right? I forget it exists. I will say though, you guys remember the gag in the manga where it's 3 panels. One panel is she's putting on those like ninja water shoes, and then she steps into the water, and then like she's gone. It does that gag in the manga, and it did it in a way that made me laugh, despite it not being able to portray it in that way. Jay, have you watched this?
I watched one episode of City, and that's not because I didn't enjoy it. It's just like because like I keep being like, I want to put this on when I'm having a bad day because I know it'll be so funny.
It works for that. It works for that. It's very. even like the OP and the ED have like this very like wholesome message of just being like, of just saying like, hey man, like even when times are tough, like you're my friend. It's all good. Let's be friends. Yeah. It's nice. It's a very wholesome show.
I love both the OP and the ED for this show, but like for different reasons. I love the style of the ED. I remember like watching the ED and being like, KyoAni didn't need to do this. What are they doing?
KyoAni just does it. They just bring it every time.
Every show I watch of KyoAni, I feel like, you know, there's the shows, like this is the season, right? Of every other show.
Mike, I want this to be the screenshot of Jay.
Okay, that'll be the thumbnail. Yeah, that's just perfect for a thumbnail. No eyes, just lips.
And then this is KyoAni. Right here. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
okay. They just always bring it, and they brought it again, and it's really, really good. But again, the release is an important aspect of it. Like, it sucks that this is being licensed by Amazon. Because Amazon is one of the most inconvenient places to watch anime. Listen, I pay for Amazon Prime. Why do I still have to watch an ad when I'm watching a show? That's ridiculous. Why do I get commercials midway through the show? I don't want to do that. Why isn't this on Crunchyroll? Why isn't this on High Dive? Why isn't this on even Netflix? I would be happy.
Because Jeff Bezos bought this one, Cole. That's why.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Jeff Bezos personally walked up.
Jeffrey Bezos.
I'm a huge fan of City, the animation.
Is personally trying to ruin my life. And that's my conspiracy theory that I'm running with. But it's a good show.
You can't disprove it.
I can't disprove it.
Seems like a guy who'd be spiteful, so maybe. You
know what you can disprove?
What's that?
Whether or not the summer Hikaru died is good.
Well, I think that's my job to do so.
You can try.
Full disclosure, again, I haven't watched that much of this one yet, but we did do a manga review of it, so I kind of know like what is going on, broader sense. And I watched this one with Shazena as well. It's on Netflix. If you're looking for like a cool, like, you know, like summer, we talked about all these cool like summer vibes. And there's something about summer that just like kind of like a dark and mysterious horror type movie kind of fits the vibe as well.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what this is. Like it's kind of got this like it keeps true to the manga in the way, like the spirit of the manga. But I do believe it's changed up the plot just ever so slightly. Like it hasn't, hear me out. It hasn't changed what happens, but it changes like the order of events a little bit. So like, you know, the detective dude, he's in episode 1.
Okay.
Right. And I think that's not supposed to happen for like till like volume 3 or something like that when we did the review, but like it looks so good. And like the horror vibes are really immaculate. Like it kind of, you know how like when you watch like a Junji Ito thing and you're kind of like, this is just not scary at all. This is one of the first anime I've watched in a while where like the horror stuff was actually like kind of hitting a little bit, where you're like, oh. This is actually kind of spooky. Like this is
okay.
It's got a little bit of spook to it.
All right.
If you're looking for something to like cuddle up on the couch and watch, the production goes crazy on this, and honestly, like it's really good. I'm looking forward to watching more. It was full disclosure, it was like what I watched right before we started recording. I was like, I need to fit one more show in here, and this was the one.
Okay, get your bingo cards out. Uma Musume, Cygames. Cygames is the
Cygames Pictures. Yeah.
Cygames Pictures is the studio that's doing
Speaking
this.
of Uma Musume, Cole. Speaking of Uma Musume, did you know?
Oh God!
Don't do it. No, we did. No, we did.
No, I was gonna stop at. Did you know?
I do know.
This old chestnut, this old bit. But yeah, the summer Hikaru died. Honestly, like it's so different from pretty much every anime on this list as well. So like just from that aspect itself, like it stands on its own, and it kind of deserves an extra bit of pop, I think. So I'm glad that we reviewed it, because I kind of like have like an idea of what's going on, and it's interesting too because it's kind of a mystery, right? It's got that. I feel like what it did is it toned down the sort of you remember when we were like we read the manga? It's sort of we were like, is this like yaoi a little bit? Like, is it about like these two like might love each other as more than friends? This one kind of toned that down, and I actually think it kind of makes it a little more clear what the story's about. It more focused on the mystery of like, oh, this friend is like possessed by this weird spirit thing, and there's a mystery, and it seems like it's an evil spirit, but is it? And yeah,
interesting.
It simplified it in a good way, I think.
Okay. I'm definitely still interested in it. This might be a binge at the end, because you've kind of sold me if it's actually as spoopy as you claim it to be.
Like, it's not like you're not going to be like staying up at night not able to sleep, but like definitely like watching it, I was kind of like my eyes were kind of like going like wide, like, oh, okay, that's kind of.
I watched episode 1. And like I thought that the direction of it was really good and really helped like accent the that some like rural summery horror vibe that it was going for.
Yes. Yeah. Well said, Jay. Well said.
Yeah. Mike, let me tell you, it's not going to keep me up at night. The things I've seen would haunt a lesser man. But it is what it is. Jay, what's up next?
What is up next? Well, I guess we're going with this one next. My next show, The Water Magician, is an anime that like I kind of started out of nowhere just because like the trailer looked pretty good. It kind of gave me a little bit of like Mushoku Tensei E vibes, just like from how it was animated, it being a an isekai thing. And like this show's fine. I'm not gonna sing its praises that much, but what I do appreciate about the first 3 episodes is like it does look really, really good for the first 3 episodes. And then I feel like they went, oh, we ran out of budget. What are we gonna do? Well, slap on some slideshow stuff and ship them out. Okay. So
the people watch this. They don't care.
Yeah.
But they're already hooked. Care. They're gonna watch. Yeah,
they already watched the first 3 episodes. They like it.
Or they were like, people watch the first 3 episodes. They didn't like it.
Yeah,
we're cutting your funding.
Yeah,
that
one
could be.
One of the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's an isekai story about a guy whose main ability is he can manipulate water.
A guy at my work's watching this one, and he seems pretty interested in it. To be honest with you,
I thought you were going to say a guy at my work can do that.
Well, that too. That's related to the whole UFO alien thing going on. So yeah,
people don't know about that.
No. But yeah, no. I've heard actually like weirdly good. I've heard more good things about this one than not. I feel like the people who aren't really enjoying it are just like, it's an easy drop, and then there's a bunch of people who are really enjoying it, and I think that there's like an audience for this one.
Yeah,
it's probably like that isekai audience.
Yeah, I think like in the overall grand scheme of isekai stuff, it's probably like more like mid to high, probably closer to mid for like isekai. But like when you consider all the isekai that exist, it's still pretty decent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't watch this.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
I appreciate your honesty. I won't watch this either, probably.
I'll be watching this. Yeah, Mike, are you going for like a hydro theme here? Because we are going from The Water Magician to With You and the Rain. So we're kind of going with a bit of an H2O theme here.
High quality H2O segment of the podcast.
High quality H2O. I guess it's my turn to talk about With You in the Rain. And hey, get your bingo cards out again because Cole is here to thirst over an anime character. The main character in this one is a very, very, very pretty anime girl.
You know what else you can add to your bingo cards? Shows Jay showed Cole before the season started that he just kind of brushed off.
Please. No, I'm not giving you credit for this one.
Yeah,
I'm not giving you credit for this one. This one was clearly on my radar beforehand. I'm not going to say this does anything special. It's a very
what is this one? What did it? Because remember when we were doing the preview, we were all kind of like, I kind of think I know what this one is, but I feel like we didn't really get a good feel.
It's a Yashike, so there's not really any plot to it. The main character finds a dog who's not a dog. It's clearly a tanuki, but everybody keeps calling it a dog, which is kind of a funny gag, except for the vet, who's like, I don't think that's a dog, but he kind of keeps running along with the gag, because the tanuki can also like write, like words, can communicate. So it's like a very smart tanuki.
Does he also have like 4 arms and can lift like 10,000 pounds or like 10 times his size or whatever?
No,
it is?
he's just
and is he
generally. No. He's
and then does
tanuki.
he get chased by like a big alien guy?
What are you talking about? What are you referencing?
I don't know what he's referencing either.
Stitch, Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, okay.
Is Stitch a tanuki?
No, I just said, is he blue?
What?
Because you were saying he's not a dog, but everyone calls him a dog.
Do they think
everyone calls Stitch a dog? Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone calls Stitch a dog.
Okay, we've connected Jay's like red threads on the wall.
Listen, I'm gonna blow everybody's mind right now. I've never seen Lilo and Stitch.
Cole,
you
watch
need to remedy that, my friend. Yeah.
Gonna have to pull out the chair for that one.
Or Cole, you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing. Only watch the live action Lilo and Stitch. And then when people refer to Lilo and Stitch, refer to the live action.
No.
Just watch the live action and then say, wow, that was so good.
That was terrible. That was an awful movie. But this,
like they'll be
this
talking
show
about
is
Lilo and Stitch, and then Cole will be like, yeah, the actor that played Lilo was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait, what?
Yeah. What? The actor that played Stitch was just
and the CG for Stitch. And then they're like, wait a minute, are you talking about the live action?
Is there
you maniacal bastard?
Is there a different one?
What?
Yeah.
I don't watch cartoons. Unless they're from Japan. With You in the Rain, it's perfectly inoffensive and fine. And it's very calming.
It's kind of what it looks like, honestly.
6.5 out of 10.
Nice.
I'll continue it, though.
Yeah.
I'll continue it.
Yeah.
Easy. I feel like this is an easy one for you. Like this is...
Yeah. I'm not going to go out of my way and be like, everyone needs to watch this. Like I will say for There's No Freaking Way, I'll Be Your Lover. This one is a good show for me, and I'm enjoying it. And the main character is hot. Mike, who's next? Mike, what's next?
Yeah. I realized I left this one off the list, even though I did watch it for some reason. So I drafted I drafted and watched a show called Bullet on Disney. It's on Disney Plus /Hulu. I remember when before the season, you guys were like, yeah, this is a Mike show for sure. This is definitely up his alley. He's an idiot. And you're right. You're right. This show, not on the... So the trailer definitely looked up my alley, and I definitely did draft it. But you also called the "I'm an idiot" part because this show sucks. Yeah, it's a similar thing that we were saying with like the Onmyo Kaiten thing, where like it just feels like one of these shows where they try to do an original, and they try to just squeeze too many things into there, and they kind of just like don't execute very well and on telling like a compelling story, you know. It's so focused on being like cool and zany that it forgets that it has to tell a story at some point here and be interesting.
Yeah. It's all style over substance.
Yeah, that's the better reviewer and professional podcaster way of saying.
Don't worry, Mike.
Yes.
It'll win
together.
Best Original at the Crunchyroll Anime Awards.
Yeah. For sure.
Possibly. I don't know.
This is a 56% average score.
Is that what it is?
That is about as bad as I've seen for like an actual anime, you know, like not like, not anime.
Like 60s is usually like this is not a good show, but it's like it has certain fans, like that show you were just talking about, or like there's people who enjoy it. In the 50s is like, this is generally like, that's pretty well like a 1 out of 10, 1 out of 5.
If it's in the 50s, that's
good.
Bad. Oh, holy! I just found one on 51%. Ooh,
no.
One that was almost drafted by us too.
What show was it?
Necronomico. 51%.
Yeah, that was the one. Remember that had that might be like a bit of a meme thing because it had the bad subtitles. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah,
it's crazy though, because like once something goes wrong, like you don't recover from that in this day and age, because you just move on to the next thing and you never go back.
First impressions are a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is our quick little talk on Necronomico quickly. I
Don't
think Jay was excited for that one. And then, the subtitle thing just killed. There's a lot of people who were excited for it, and then it just kind of died.
Well, I mean, it looked really cool, like just visually, and like the concept seemed interesting, but like it just killed it.
Work.
And like any hype I had was kind of killed when I heard about the subs, and then I heard they were fixed, and I was like, I'm good.
I don't care anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
They already have the bad taste in my mouth too. But Bullet, getting back to what I was talking about, it's just not good. It's just not good. That's just the easiest way to put it. Like, there's no part of it that I watched, I think 4 episodes of it, and I got, it's bad when, because like I'm a person who I'm a masochist. I'll just sit there and finish the episode even if I'm not having a good time. If I don't like a movie and I'm in the theater, I'll just sit there and finish the movie. I got through like midway through the 4th episode, and I was like, I don't care. And then I just turned it off and just put on something else, because that's how I felt about it. And that, for me, it's pretty bad. So
that's a bad
I'm not even gonna joke about you finishing this.
No, I dropped it. I think I actually dropped it on AniList already. So Cole, tell us. Oh, Jay, you were about to say something?
I was just gonna say, like, the writing was kind of on the wall with how people reacted to Ninja Kamui, and I feel like this show kind of was the nail in the coffin for Sung Hugh Park, who directed this.
And that E&H Studios, I think that he founded. He ex-Mappa guy. He kind of like rode the fame of being like Jujutsu Kaisen season 1's director.
Mm-hmm.
And then just sort of like flamed out, because you can't just do one thing that's good forever. Honestly, that's a great comparison too, as Ninja Kamui, because it kind of like, except this one just like right from the start was too much.
He was the director of Ninja Kamui, is what I was.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He did it again, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it didn't even show the promise that Ninja Kamui did at the start. So
yeah. So you dropped this show.
Dropped it. Yeah.
Okay.
Drop our next anime on us, Cole.
Yeah. I dropped this show too. Cultural Exchange with a Game Center Girl. Now, here's the thing. I dropped it officially. It's dropped. And it's not its fault. I feel bad for dropping it, because it's perfectly serviceable. It's perfectly fine. I just didn't vibe with it, The humor in it kind of just didn't really work for me. What I will give credit for is Sally Amaki. Great job. Great job doing English. Great job doing Japanese. Her British accent is much better than the trailers made it out to be. It is, and I got to give it its props. It didn't just go with the bad English. It found an English-speaking person who can speak English and Japanese, and it did that. So props to that. That said, her mom also speaks English, but they did not do the same for her. Her mom speaks very bad English. Well, not very bad English, just clearly not native English. English, which is fine. I understand why that is. Japanese people may not speak English. I don't know. I just lost interest.
I do have an interesting tidbit, though, because I listened to the Trash Taste podcast when they had Sally Amaki on fairly recently.
I think I know what she was say.
I think
she was talking about like this role, and I think what Jay's referring to is she got Connor from Trash Taste to teach her how to do a British accent. I think is that what we're getting at, Jay?
Yeah.
But what I was actually going for was she was talking about how like in the audition, she like did the audition for the Japanese voice actor. And then they were like, okay, yeah, thank you very much. And then she's like, do you want me to do it in English? And they're like, you can do it in English? And then apparently like I know. And then every other person after had to do it in English. And they're like, but I don't speak English. And then they're like, well, see you later then, I guess.
Yeah. But how do they not know? Like Sally.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's like her thing.
That is her thing. Like,
Japanese
I feel
and
like
English.
she's typecast for that.
Yeah. I know. I was kind of like, what? Really?
Yeah. That seems strange.
Interesting tidbit about this one anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's a bad show. It just lost me personally.
Yeah.
So.
When I watched episode 1, I wanted to watch more, and I feel like I would have watched more. It's just like, there was something about it. I don't know what it was, but like I was never like enticed to tune back in for episode 2.
Yeah.
It does feel like one of those shows where like it doesn't have the thing that pulls you back in.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't have like the English part of it isn't enough to like keep me that invested.
Yeah. It's not good enough of a hook, I guess.
Yeah. It's not enough of a shtick. Its shtick is not.
I might check out an episode of this at one point. I don't know.
I would
curiosity.
I think it could do something for some people. It just didn't do anything for me personally. So who's doing this next one?
That's me.
I feel like that's a Mike. That's a Mike
one.
gig.
I'm out. None of these shows are mine anymore. So I'll see you guys later.
No, you get to react. You get to ask questions as the you get to be the surrogate for the listener who doesn't know these shows.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Wow.
Are you calling our listeners dumb?
Don't
call it out.
You're dumb. I'm going to talk about a kind of crazy show that caught me kind of off guard. Cole, I remember you and I discussed at the start of the season this show. For some reason, we watched the trailer and we were like, there's just something about this show. I don't know what it is. It doesn't necessarily look very good, but there's just something about it that's interesting. And like, I watched a few episodes of it, and I can confirm that it's like, is it the best show I've watched? Definitely not.
Yes.
But it's like, it's definitely enough to keep you interested. And the kind of crazy thing is it's like, oh, sorry, I should say what this is. Cleavatess. Sorry, I did the thing where I forgot to say what I was talking about. I knew what I was talking about. You didn't. Cleavatess is what I'm talking about. And it opens on like a surprise 45-minute episode, which is something that I like it sometimes. And this one I felt like I was just kind of like, this just feels like a really long episode. And then I was like, oh, that's because it is.
How long has this been going?
Yeah. Basically there's this like big beast dragon type thing that like wipes out like a entire city to start the episode and like wipes out who you think is like the main character and everything. And it's like kind of like you're like, what is going on here? Like this is just, it's like the first episode's from the perspective of this like big evil being. And then like basically the big evil being is like tasked with raising a child. So then like the big evil being has to like kind of figure that out. And basically it just kind of turns into like a semi-generic shonen thing, but like with like the extra bit of being like Berserk / Goblin Slayer / like just insert very graphic gory show in this title, because like it is very graphic.
It's a dark fantasy.
It is a very dark fantasy, and honestly I kind of enjoyed my time with it. Like I enjoyed the couple episodes I watched of this one. I will definitely continue it. It's not for the faint of heart though, I would say, because it definitely has incredibly mature themes, and it is a very dark fantasy as well. But I would say if you're like if you liked Goblin Slayer, if you like Berserk, if you like those like kind of very dark semi-epic fantasies with like very like questionable things happening in it where you're kind of like, oh, that's crazy that they're going there. I would check it out honestly, because it's interesting. If nothing else, it's interesting, and it's not done badly. Lay Deuce did an okay job with the actual production of it too. Yeah, they didn't lay a deuce, that's for sure. So I guess Jay's up next with this one.
I am up next with this one here. This is the show I watched like right before coming on. That was Private Tutor to the Duke's Daughter. Going into this show, I expected nothing. I expected like, okay, this is going to be another show that I just like put on. This is more just in the trash pile. And as I kept watching it, I kind of got that same feeling that I got with that show that came out last season. The Country Bumpkin becomes the Master Swordsman or whatever it was called. Of just like a fun show, watching a guy teach people magic, like become their tutor, and it was fun. Is it the best show this season? Absolutely not. But is it fun? Yeah, I enjoyed myself, and like it was decent on an animation and direction scale. Like it was decent for what it was. The story is whatever. But I had fun with it. I like like the characters were cute and quirky and all that. Main character was enough, and yeah, it was fine. It was fun.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What more could you possibly say?
Yeah.
About a generic show.
Yeah. It's not an isekai.
It's not an isekai.
It's not an isekai.
Let's give it its credit then.
Let's be clear.
Its credit.
Yeah.
It's not an isekai. Let Jay be clear. Now let Jay be clear.
No, let Jay be clear. Yeah.
And
like, I feel like not every show has to be a 10 out of 10. Like sometimes
Yeah.
you can just watch shows because they're up your alley. And that's where like I feel like these like I said, the 6 out of 10 shows are like, if you're in that niche, you're gonna enjoy it. But like if you're not in that niche, it's a maybe you might enjoy type territory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of maybe you might enjoy it territory.
Yes.
That could be anything, Jay.
Yeah. Jay.
There's a show that also came out this season that I feel like we were kind of like a little iffy on whether or not it would be good. By a studio that Cole really loves, Studio Orange.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And it was called Mike. Would you like to take it away from there?
That's a weird title for a show. I thought you were talking about Leviathan.
Oh. Well, let's talk about Leviathan.
Well, let's talk about that one
Leviathan.
instead.
Yeah.
That sounds more apt for.
The one Jay brought up was a bit too niche, I think.
That's a bit too niche.
Yeah. I don't think we even talked about it during the check.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. It's you have to be pretty. You have to be pretty elite with your anime.
You'd have to have.
You got to have that anime podcast backdoor access.
You'd have to have a pretty high IQ to understand its complexity.
Yeah, it's kind of like Rick and Morty. You have to be pretty smart to understand it.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
But you don't have to be pretty smart to understand Leviathan. It's based on. It's kind of neat because it's a very non-anime. Like this, like I said, Panty Stocking doesn't feel like anime. It feels like a Western cartoon. This feels like almost like Disney movie, like not like Lion King or stuff like that, but like I'm trying to think of like a good like Treasure Island Disney, you know, like that, like when right before they dropped 2D animation, like when they were doing kind of like young adventure stories kind of feeling, and it just feels like a very. I expect it to be more steampunky sci-fi Gundam type stuff. And it's really more of like a almost like I couldn't help but think of like Pocahontas as I was watching it a little bit.
Okay.
Because it has like these two like main characters who have like their own little things going on to them. Like one's a girl who joins the army as a guy and is like kind of trying to hide that. And the other one's like a prince who's like entire kingdom was like killed in the war or whatever like that, and he's on the run, and they kind of like meet by these strange circumstances, and like sort of like you can tell there's like a budding little thing happening there, and there's all this other stuff going on, but like at its heart it's really just like a cool little fantasy adventure, I guess.
It is based on a young adult Western novel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is what it's based off of.
Definitely feels like that. I think, Cole, did you check out that novel? I don't remember if you said you did when we did the preview. Yeah.
I listened to a bit of the audiobook for it.
Okay.
It's a young adult novel.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is that this 12 episodes that's already aired adapts the entirety of the trilogy of novels. And apparently it does an okay job of it. I think like this one, I would say if it even sounds remotely interesting to you, please check it out. Cause like the score is much lower than it deserves, in my opinion. It's rated a 6.6 or 66 on AniList. And I
kind
think
of agree
a lot of
off of what I watched.
You watched a little bit of it too?
Yeah.
Okay. Cause like, I feel like that's gotta be like, and I usually confirm this a little bit and quote unquote confirm when I go to like my friends list and look at what people rated it. And like most people rated it like an 8. And then there's like the odd person who rates it a 1. And I think that's what's going on here. I think most people would enjoy this, and I think it's flying under the radar a little bit. So I would recommend checking out Leviathan a little bit because it's. I did not have a problem with it. Like the animations, it's orange. It's good. It's not their best work.
It's not their best work, but I didn't think it was bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
One thing I do just want to mention that you didn't bring up is this takes place in like an alternate universe, World War I. Setting,
Yes.
which first of all, great. We need more media in World War One. It's the Forgotten War. A lot of stuff happened.
It is also the Great War.
It's the Great War. Wasn't that great, though?
No.
Wasn't that great?
World War II, you're right, though. World War II gets more pop, for sure.
Mm-hmm. But World War One is just as interesting. It's an interesting setting. Like the countries,
more interesting.
You mentioned one of the characters is the prince of a country, and he's, I think, an Austrian prince.
I believe he's an Austrian prince. Yes.
Yeah, like it's like he's Austrian. It's not like he's from fantasy land. Like these are.
There's a scene where like he's like, "Oh no, those are our allies. They're the Germans," and then the Germans start shooting at him, and they're like, "Oh, I see.
Never mind then."
Yes, essentially. Yeah.
I don't trust those Germans. I'm sure they won't do anything else. Anyway,
that's a history joke for you. That's a history joke for you.
It's a history joke. Yeah. They won't.
But like, I don't know, Leviathan. I feel this is my plea to you. This is my underrated probably of the season. It's like. And it sounds like Jay kind of agrees. It's like I feel like people, it doesn't show up on the high ratings for two reasons, because it's on Netflix and it dropped all at once, so it doesn't get like the weekly pop. And the other thing is like some people, they'll turn it on, see the CG, and be like 1 out of 10. See you later.
Yeah.
And I've been nervous about it. But what you've said to me, what you've both said to me, has rekindled my interest. So I think I'll binge this. Yeah, I think I'll binge this.
It's an easy binge. Yeah. It's a very easy
The only
binge.
thing is steampunk is probably one of my least favorite aesthetics in
but also Studio Orange.
Fiction.
Studio Orange.
Yeah.
And like
also
I feel
Joe
like the
Hisaishi doing the
cryptid
music.
and like
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like the Leviathans and like the weird like not steampunk but like Cthulhu-esque Lovecraftian type creatures, I feel like would probably draw your interest back in and make up for the steampunkiness.
Yeah.
It's not super steampunky, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No.
It's more of an aesthetic than like a forefront thing to the plot.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll check it out. It out. Fine. You've convinced me.
You should.
You
know what else you should check out?
Yeah, what? Jay, go ahead.
Gachiakuta is going on this season.
Another show that I drafted.
Another show that you drafted and didn't watch.
Cole was like, "I'm just going for the points. I don't even care." You have to watch these shows at some point.
Well, you know what? This one I will take the licks for. Fragrant Flower blooms with dignity. Come on, guys. Like, you can't get too mad at me about that.
No, it is tradition that you draft a show that does not air too.
Yeah,
so that makes sense.
Yeah. You can't get too upset with me. Yeah. But this one, please give me money.
Takopi's Original Sin.
Me. Oh no, that's I've told you I'll watch it when it's all done.
And then this one, Cole, what the hell? Why aren't you watching the shows you've drafted? This one I'm just not interested in. But
then why did you draft it?
Because I knew it
What's wrong with
popular. I knew it would be popular. That's right. I'm playing the game now, guys. I'm never losing another draft again.
But you're being disingenuous.
Tell me about
to
this show.
yourself.
Tell me about this show, Jay.
Gachiakuta.
You can play the game however you want, Cole. I'm not going to judge you for it. But you should watch your shows.
Yeah. There was a rule that you must watch your shows at one point.
There was, but
yeah.
There still is. To be clear, there still is. I'm a maverick.
So Gachiakuta, I watched the first few episodes of this. The first episode itself, I thought was very exposition heavy, and I didn't really appreciate. Like, I get it because there's a lot to unpack in with the world and everything, but just the way the script was written just felt a little too clunky with how it was explaining all of its all of its
stuff.
points. Yeah. So that was a little bit of a bummer, but like once it got past that, I felt like it got back on the rails, and Bones is doing what Bones does. It's good.
Bones do Bones things.
I'm not gonna say it's great. I am a little underwhelmed by this adaptation, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah. I would kind of echo what you said, Jay. I feel like the adaptation is fine, but I honestly feel like it's like we reviewed this on the podcast, so like we read 3 volumes of it. I feel like it's more or less a very, very faithful adaptation, and that the first volume of the novel of the manga was just very exposition heavy. And maybe because it's just an episode takes longer than reading does, that it just kind of feels longer. I don't know. Like I can't think of anything that it didn't adapt basically one for one, honestly.
For me, I thought it changed stuff from what I remember.
From what I remember, it seemed to me like a pretty 1-to-1 almost. There might be different things, but yeah, it just like seems like they're not bringing their A game with this one. I don't know. It just feels it's okay is what I feel about it. I might drop it, honestly, to be clear.
Yeah. I think the anime's fine, but like I honestly like I hate to use the classic line of the manga was better, but I think the manga's better.
It might work better. Like I think I like the manga better too, actually. I feel like it worked better as a manga just because like it was so stylistic.
Yeah.
And it just kind of doesn't when you put it in color and emotion and stuff, the way that Bones chose to do it, it feels a little more My Hero Academia generic shonen than the manga did.
A little bit.
So it's too bad though. It's too bad because it was an interesting concept and like it's not bad by any stretch.
No, I don't think it's bad. It's just kind of
Like for the record, it has the same rating as My Melody and Kuromi and City the Animation and Kaiju Number 8 and Secrets of the Silent Witch. And Sakamoto Days. So like people are liking it and apparently it's just not us. I don't know. Yeah.
We're connoisseurs. We have
I think for me, partially it's because like I've already read the manga and the anime just kind of as an anime underwhelmed.
Could be. Yeah, I think if we were coming in totally new to it, I feel like I might have a better impression of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. But it is what it is.
It is.
I think that's all the shows, though, isn't it?
That is all the shows that we're watching this season. Let us know, again, like I said in the first half, let us know if you're watching anything that we didn't talk about.
There are also some things, like for me personally, that I feel like I just be repeating. So if you want to hear more thoughts on other shows, we talked about a lot of stuff in our seasonal preview. So go check that out too.
We also talk about anime in the Discord if you want to come over
That's
there. Next week, though, we are doing an anime review. That's It Invaded. So look forward to that. Our next anime review after that is the winner of our Patreon, of our listener's choice review on Discord. And that is Buddy Daddies. Our next manga review is Kindergarten Wars. So look forward to all of those reviews coming up soon on your podcast feed. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of AniPro. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a review, tell a friend about us. If you really like us, why don't you consider supporting us on Patreon like these lovely people: Mr. Family Guy 36, Elijah Wood, Braindead B-Dog, Peach, Frama, Kratos, Just Juz, Mogmog, Uncle of Light, Zaffron, and Mexi. By supporting us on Patreon, you get access to all sorts of perks, and it really helps out the show. We're also on social media at AniProPod, and please join our Discord community to keep up with us and other listeners. Links to everything is in the description or at our website, AniProPod.com. I think it's my turn to lead us in a round of bye-byes.
Yeah.
I think
you're
right. Despite you two mocking me and teasing me about not watching the shows that I draft, I'm not gonna hold that over you. I'm not gonna keep talking about it and saying, let it hurt my feelings when you brought that up. I'm gonna be the bigger man and I'm just gonna let it go. Even though it really did hurt my feelings with how you guys kept bringing up about when I draft shows and I don't watch them, but I'm not gonna keep talking about that.
For the record, sometimes people deserve to not be let off the hook. And I think this is one of those situations. That's my stance here.
But sometimes people do deserve to be let off the hook. And I'm letting you guys off the hook about making me feel bad. To be clear.
Thank you.
Clear, yeah.
That means that you kind of think you deserve it. To me, that's what you're saying.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But to be clear, despite how bad I feel about it, I'm not gonna keep bringing it up all the time.
It's a good call.
Even though I do feel really bad about it, and you guys made me feel really sad.
Cole, you know what? You did this to yourself.
Yeah. You did this to yourself.
Anyway, with all that being said, see you next week. Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye.